Michael Rock going back to the three-point line. This time he puts it on the floor, sells the head fake, takes the foul and one. R.J. Michael Rock.
He's got a lot of power. He takes the hit and he finishes inside. Good move.
He relentlessly attacks it as well, so even if he doesn't get it, he makes it difficult for the opponent. Bats it up in the air by Cook. Ramsey has it, out to Pipkins, deep three, and he knew that was good. Scores by committee rather than having a dominant scorer, but they sometimes need that early in the season. It's hot, heaves up on the shot clock buzzer. What a shot from Joe Hart.
Hello, 1 foot, why not Joe Hart?
Back to Dusha. Good hands from Ramsey to rip that away. Feeds it forward to Green, who lays it in for two.
Everybody seems pretty comfortable in their role at the moment.
Well, PJ mentioned before the game, the challenges has been nice finish. Wiley through the contact. Adjustments and changes to the roster. And doing that mid-season. Nice pass. Green is underneath for two.
Touchdown. That was a bullet pass. Almost like to the back of the end zone. Good hands.
Nixon directing traffic. Green, a lot of space, and he knocks down the triple.
Well, he wanted that a little earlier than it came to him. You could hear him calling for it.
Great contribution.
Yeah, and I think that's where they're going to try to attack Plymouth here on the interior. They already have 12 points in the paint, the Sharks.
Nice three, just smooth looking shot from Copeland.
Here you see Levi way off Cook, way off him.
Pipkins dancing into the key for two.
Nice move from Pipkins, good footwork, but when you're off Cook that much, he's able to spread the ball around a little bit better, no ball pressure, so he can pick out a pass, picked out Pipkins, who did the rest.
Well, one score each here in the first 2.5 minutes as Levi trying to add to that. Shovels it back out, great block by Cook. Green driving in. Nixon. Bit high for Retino, not much time to work with on the shot clock. He can't get to the rim. Cook gets it away just in time.
Well, good block, Dan, there. Sorry, but that time Cook just didn't stop playing.
And then Copeland just quickly getting the 2 points back at the other end of the floor. Just lack of transition, really, from Sheffield and Atwood. Back to Dusha. Down to Copeland, off the glass, and we're level again.
Good read from Dusha there. That's why you watch him. He has his head up all the time. He saw the right matchup to go to. Copeland, another one.
Well, top 10 all-time in the British Basketball League for assists, LBC Dusha. Ramsey for the triple, knocks it down.
Sheffield getting a little more comfortable against that zone.
Just the legend of the game, Dusha tracking him down in that regard. Stolen away by Ramsey. And nice finish. Nixon with the fans counting it down, fires up the three and strings it. Perfect finish to the first half from behind the arc to give them their biggest lead of the game.
Well, he's dancing with him back and forth. You can see him sizing it up.
In the British Basketball League this season. And, I thought a three on the buzzer and then a three to start is not the way, but they get two instead. And Ramsey chased by Dusha, leaves him behind, drops it off to Cook, keeps it up in the air for two.
Nice play there. Dusha gave up too much penetration from Ramsey and a soft finish from Bennett Cook around the rim.
Levi with a handoff to Atwood, rolling to the basket, rolling well and finishing.
And that time, no hesitation from Levi. Plymouth a little slow out of the gates on the glass.
Green for the three.
Why not? A step back.
Dusha inside to Atwood, who's able to lay it home.
Good pass from Dusha. He led him right to the hoop.
Green trying to shake and bake, fires up and knocks it down.
Cut it out! He said great atmosphere. That crowd down there was fired up early and often in that game. And really can lift that team when they're playing down there.
Glasgow knocks down the three. Cross court to Copeland. His shot is blocked by Pipkins. Incredible block. Out in the open court, trying to finish it off. And It's all stopped in the second half as far as Plymouth are concerned. Their offense is really, really dried up. Nichols is firing up the three, and it is good.
Good defense from the Sharks there. It was a mismatch with Glasgow and Green, but Nichols came over to help him out.
Delpesh gets his own rebound. And Nichols to the rim for two.
They woke them up to be ready to go to defend them, and they've done such a good job all night.
Well, that's always the interesting thing with the international window, is going into that break. Did they want the break, or would they rather keep going? It's sort of team-specific, isn't it?
Yeah, I think everybody wanted the break, though, I would have to say. You know, to shut it down for a little bit, you could expect a lot more energy coming out in the second, the last part of the season.
And then the schedulers ease you back into the season.
But, there are times where it's better to not put the video on.
Obviously interfering with the basket, but not when the shot's gone up.
Well, maybe not when it's a 30-plus game either. Let that thing roll, I guess. Huh?
Nichols jams it in. Pipkins drops it off to Delpesh, and he's able to lay it in.
I love that pass from Pipkins. Little bounce on it, and Delpesh, good hands to finish.
Levi quickly down the other end for a layup. All those games on the British Basketball YouTube channel and Twitch as well, TikTok as well, some of them. And at the free throw line is Atwood knocking them down. And Plymouth really defensively have struggled in the second half. They get a stop there with a turnover. Atwood able to lay it.
You could see how deflated they were, but I thought that defense from the Sharks really caused them problems and really set them up for this big win.
Well, we're into the final 90 seconds. Atwood a little slow to his feet, which means they've only got 4 back on D, and Nick Montgomery makes them pay, and he knocks it out.
Talented players off the bench to keep everything rolling. They've been very impressive tonight.
And Pipkins puts them to 97, and they're going to get that thing where they'll get the ball back with less than a shot clock on. So did they take the shot because the fans want 100, or do they
hold the ball,
dribble it out?
Old school.
Old school, dribble it out.
Let's see.
It was really that spell just before halftime where they managed to pull away and led by an impressive performance from your player of the game, Rob.
Yeah, Malik Green, I thought he was outstanding tonight.